IPSA. I am the coach of the San Antonio Salandits, and today we are taking on Hutch and the Portland Tumburrs. Now, I'm sorry that I do not have a team builder out. I did the battle at my dad's, and I forgot to save the team I built. So I don't know the exact IVs, and I don't want anything to be wrong with that. But I do remember like the majority of the words and stuff. And I just woke up, so that's kind of why my voice sounds like this. But yeah, we don't have a team builder up, but to go over what he has on his team, he has a Dragonite, a Gliscor, a Gourgeist, Manectric, Medicham, Nidoking, Quillfish, Mega Scizor, Sneasel, Suicune, Talonflame, and Togetic. I'm very, very surprised he did not bring the Talonflame and the Medicham. I'm very surprised, and like especially Medicham. I do not know why he did not bring Medicham, but well, I don't know. It scares me. To go over what we brought, we have a bulky Altaria with Cotton Guard Roost, Hyper Voice Fire Blast. I have to bring him this week because of his Scissor. Cotton Guard allows us to live a bullet punch or two and then roost up on the thing and then kill it with a Fire Blast when ready. We have a Adamant Choice Banded Ambipom with double hit, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and I believe Switcheroo. If we can cripple something like his Gliscor or his Suicune before, like the Gliscor before it gets its Tox Poison Heal, and then that would be phenomenal. Maybe we can give the Nidoking a Choice Band if it's like a Life Orb set and it won't hit as hard because it's special. But this thing's main job is to cripple the Suicune in case it's a Crocoon, because Suicune, as you can tell, we could have brought Celebi, but it would have been hard to decide what to run on it just because he has a Gliscor and a Dragonite and a Scizor, so I want to know what HP power to run. We also bringing our Excadrill. I mean, not Excadrill. We did bring it, but first we have T-Tar, Stealth Rocks, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, and Thunder Wave, I believe. This thing's primary job is to get up Stealth Rocks, maybe kill the Dragonite and Gliscor, and then save it for a late game and let Excadrill come in and potentially sweep. It's going to be hard for Excadrill to sweep if the Suicune and the Gliscor are still there, but if we can whittle those things down just enough, Excadrill can in fact kill those things off. And it's also running the Smooth Rock, so that way we get the max 8 turns of sand. We have our Excadrill, Adamant, Life Orb, Sword Stance, Rock Slide, Iron Head, Earthquake. This thing can punch holes through his team, especially once the Gliscor and the Suicune are down. Earthquake's doing a little over half. It's like doing like just around half, a little over to the Scissor, so we'll need to whittle that down. After Stealth Rocks, Dragonite drops to a Rock Slide. Nidoking doesn't want to take an Earthquake. Sneasel is very frail. As long as it's not sashed, we should be good to kill it, but that's why we need to get Stealth Rocks up. Xoptu's making its debut this week. I just needed something to take a hit from the Scissor, and it's rocking Psychic Roost, Toxic, Heat Wave. As you can tell, I brought a lot of Fire and Ice moves just because I knew he was gonna bring his Dragonite, Gliscor, and Mega Scizor, and we got that part right. I'm just surprised he didn't bring his freaking Mega Medicham. This thing is, like I said, mainly to take hits from the Gliscor and the Mega Scizor. Maybe stall him out, but it's also holding the leftovers where max HP, max defense. I remember that much. And finally, we have an interesting Entei stat, because I knew I had to bring Entei this week, but things like Gliscor and Suicune both can really wall physical Entei, so I'm bringing a Calm Mind, Solar Beam, Heat Wave, HP, Ice Entei, and if I can get some Calm Minds up, I can start taking hits from the Suicune. I can then fire off a Solar Beam and do well over half, and then depending on how much he has, I can kill him off with a Heat Wave. Depending on how many Calm Minds I get up, I can kill the Gliscor and Dragonite and Nidoking with HP Ice, and then Sneasel will outspeed and take off. We won't take a knockoff that well if he's like banded or Life Orb, but we most likely won't have our Power Herb anymore, so that should be fun. And Heat Wave will blow that thing back as well as the Scizor. So, very interesting team on my part. His team matches up very good against mine, I believe, because I don't have any Ice Stab on my team, and he brought both things out. He brought 3 things weak to ice, as you can tell, because he's taking advantage of that. But we have a lot of things that get access to it. So let's get straight into the match. Question of the day: what is your favorite Pokemon that has a 4 times weakness? Mine right now is Salazzle. I love Salazzle. It's my favorite 7th Gen Mon. She's just a beautiful, beautiful little lizard. So we're gonna get into our battle. Be sure to let me know who you think is also going to win this battle before we start. And we are going to start right now. So I believe I leave off with T-Tar just to get my Stealth Arcs up, as he actually leads with his Scissor, makes a good prediction. I get the Sand up, and I don't want to take a superpower. So I go out into Wisdom as he goes for a U-turn, and we take that very well. He goes out into his Nidoking, and I feel like he's going to be a Physical or Ice Beam, so I'm just going to swap right into my Excadrill as he goes for Sludge Bomb, actually. So, very interesting. So he's going to go to Gliscor as I go for the Earthquake. I'm going to slow this down, turn into normal. So, my thought process was, I don't know. So I'm going to go to Wisdom, and he predicts that really well and goes for the Knockoff, and we lose our leftovers, but I'm going to go for the Roost here, and we do happen to win a speed tie, but it's all good because he's going to win one right here. Spoiler, he's going to go for he's just going to keep clicking Knockoff. And the nice thing about that is Wisdom can just eat them up, and we can stall out his knockoffs really well. So he's going to swap out into his Suicune. Probably want to start. I thought he was about to start setting up Calm Minds as I go for another Roost. Wisdom doesn't want to take an Ice Beam either, so I'm pretty sure I swap here. Yeah, I swap out. I go out into my Ambipom because I can do massive damage to this thing. As he goes for a Scald, that was a very risky play on my part, not taking a burn, but I believe I go for the double hit here. No, I go for Switcheroo first of all, and he makes a good prediction, goes out into his Scissor. He could have pursued it there, which is very scary, but he goes out. I go out into my Entei as he goes for a U-turn. And he just goes straight into his Gliscor. Very, very smart play on his part. I'm going to swap. I'm not going to reveal that I'm special yet. I'm going to go straight to my Wisdom as he's going to go for yet another knockoff. And this time I'm going to predict the Suicune to come in, and I'm going to go straight for the Toxic, but I do, in fact, miss the Toxic. Kind of unfortunate. I'd like some of that chip damage, but I'm just going to go to Psychic just to kind of see what set he is. And this is where things get interesting, because I realize he's a mixed set, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I'm just going to go straight for a Toxic and sack off my Xatu, because I don't really like playing Xatu right now. I just wasn't in the mood to keep doing that, so I'm going to let it go down. And I'm going to go straight to my Ambipom, and I go for the Fire Punch here, predicting the Scissor, as he actually goes to Gliscor. So it's the struggles of prediction games. Like, he has a lot of swap-ins to this thing, but Fire Punch is going to do absolutely nothing, and he's going to get his Poison Heal. I realize he's actually kind of specialty defensive as well with that hit. He's going to go for his Stealth Arcs. My Altaria is out here. He's going to swap out into his Suicune, a very good swap into this thing, because it is mixed defensively, I believe. I'm just going to go for the Cotton Guard. Actually, I predicted the Scissor, but it's all good. So I'm like, I need to get as much damage off as I can on this thing, so I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice, and it's going to do pretty okay amount. He does Toxic my Mega Altaria, which is kind of unfortunate, but nothing I can honestly do about that. He's going to go Rest, so I see he's a Rest Toxic Scald, and I don't know what his last move is. So I'm just going to keep clicking Hyper Voice. He can eat those all day, but I'm just trying to whittle him down just a little bit. I'm going to make an aggressive swap into my Tyranitar, and we actually see he has the Sleep Talk. Yeah, he has Sleep Talk, and he's going to get the Scald off, so nothing I can really do about that. But I really wanted my Stealth Arcs up because he's been swapping a lot. And he's going to swap straight out into his Gliscor as I get my Stealth Arcs up. So he could default here, but he would lose his Stealth Arcs too. So he's going to go for an Earthquake. I knew I could live one. I go for an Ice Beam thinking that it would kill, and he actually is more specially defensively than I thought. So he's going to live it, and I know I have to swap here, so I'm going to swap straight into my Mega Altaria because I can live any hit. As he goes for the Earthquake, as you can see, it does very little damage because we are very defensive. He's going to get his Poison Hill up. I get Toxic. I could have made the prediction here and roosted, but instead I go straight. Oh, I did roost. Never mind. I'm smart, guys. I thought I Cotton Guard or Hyper Voiced. So this is where I should have Cotton Guard, but I did not. He goes out into his Mega Scissor. I just straight Hyper Voice thinking he's going to stay in. Not the smartest play. I do get a crit, but it doesn't really matter in the end because his Scissor is going to kill me, and Bullet Punch is going to come off and kill off my Mega Altaria. So we are down 6-4 right now. We're not looking good. But I'm going to go out into my Entei right now and set up a Calm Mind because I know he has to Stout Swap. So he's going to go with Suicune. And now I was thinking, I actually go straight for the Heat Wave, which is hilarious. So I do reveal him special. So I can't remember what it's been a while since I've done this battle. So I'm going to go straight for the Calm Mind. And because I know he can't really do much to me, he's just going to stay asleep. I don't know why he didn't Sleep Talk there, but it's all good. I'm going to go straight for the Solar Beam. I didn't want to, mainly because I thought it would do more. Again, he's running a lot of like mixed defensive things. And a Heat Wave here will kill him, so I'm going to go straight for that Heat Wave. It's kind of like I said earlier, but we do miss the Heat Wave as he gets the rest off. So we're having a bit of unluck right now, bad luck with the Toxic Miss earlier, which didn't really matter, but it still would have been nice for a little chip damage as I just charge up a Solar Beam right here, just because I have no swap. I can't really do much against him. He's going to get a Sleep Talk Toxic. If he would have scalded, we would have lived it, but we might have died to the Toxic depending on the roll, as I'm going to go for Solar Beam and do a 55%. And he's going to get another. He's going to kill me off here with the Toxic. So Suicune is going to get yet another kill. Things are going to be interesting right here because I'm down 3-6, and his Suicune's weakened and his Gliscor is weakened, and Scissor is at a good amount. So my thought process is here. I can go out into my Ambipom and double hit will kill anything that comes in. I'm pretty sure, like if I got max roll, the Scissor would be at like 4% after 2 double hits. Like I go for double hit, go for it again, and he kills me with something, or if he bullet punched up. Then I go to T-Tart, and then I'm pretty sure Excadrill could win at this point. Now, that's a lot of stuff for Excadrill to go through a max health Dragonite, which will, of course, lose its multi-skill. Sneasel, Nidoking, like, he has a lot of priority on his team, and it might be able to wear down my Excadrill enough where Life Orb will actually take me out. So, I'm going to go straight out into my Ambipom, and double hit will, in fact, kill this thing, as we do get 220, or we do get the kills with that thing. So he goes out into his Gliscor, and even if he clicks Protect right here, we would have killed him off. I'm pretty sure, no, we wouldn't have, but he wouldn't have killed us, and Tyranitar would have killed him. So I don't see really why it mattered why he sacked it off. But when he sacked that off, literally Excadrill can win right now. So his Nidoking is going to kill my Ambipom, and I'm going to go straight to T-Tar and set up the Sand just for Excadrill to come in and sweep, as he is going to kill off my Tyranitar. So, looking at his team, Nidoking will not outspeed us, which we do know is Scarf, by the way. I was looking, and Nidoking will not outspeed our Excadrill. Sneasel, if it's Scarfed, I don't remember if it outspeeds or not. I think it does. If he has a Scarf Sneasel, I think he will outspeed us. When I was checking, Dragonite will not outspeed us, and cannot live a hit, so he can't get his weakness policy set up if he is at set. So I'm going to go out into my Excadrill. And I'm going to click Earthquake, and his Nidoking is going to drop. So he has 3 things with priority on his team. This is what I was worried about. He goes out into his Scissor. I'm going to click Earthquake, and he's going to die. So Scissor is going to drop to an Earthquake. And if he clicked Bullet Punch right there, I think it was like a 20% or something like that. I can't remember. So he's going to go to Pearl. I'm going to click Rock Slide. Luckily, we land this one. I mean, Jesus, if we would have missed that one, I would have been done. But we land that one, and Sneasel is going to come in, and Excadrill because look how much Ice Shard did. I mean, jeez. If he would have, like, Extreme Speeded and Bullet Punched me, I'm pretty sure we would have died. Oh my gosh, Excadrill literally just saved me the game. I realized he was banded with that Ice Shard, by the way. That did a lot. I didn't see Life Orb either, so... Oh my gosh, I was playing so bad at the beginning. I was being like read like a book. I missed 2 moves, which one didn't matter, but one kind of did. But the biggest problem we had was freaking Suicune and Gliscor. We could not break down Suicune and Gliscor fast enough. Well, we did, but it was not looking good for us. We were down, what, 6-3 at one point, and then Ambipom made it. Yeah, it was 6-3 at one point. Ambipom made it 4-3. Nidoking made it 4-1, and then Excadrill just showed everyone why it's the best Pokemon in this draft right now. So we do get our first Excadrill sweep of the season. So Excadrill counter is at 1. It has 4 kills on the season. It's now second on our team in kills. Yeah, Ambipom isn't anywhere on. It's third, no, 4th. It's tied, something like that. I think it goes Celebi, Excadrill, Tyranitar, Ambipom, Altaria, Those are the only things that's gotten kills on our team or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was a good game. Shoutouts to Hutch. Please go check out his YouTube. It will be in the description. If you can't tell, I'm all over the place this morning. I'm kind of tired. I'm hungry. I just had to record this. It's Thanksgiving morning, so I'm about to go eat a lot of food. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, hit a like. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more IPSA. I will have a team builder next week, and I'm going to try to do a live comp soon. I know I keep promising that, but I just haven't had the time. And especially when I had to do Thanksgiving morning battle, I just couldn't do it. When I had to do the battle Wednesday, I had no time, and it's Thanksgiving morning, so whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.